Hello and welcome back. Alright, beautiful light here. But we have to leave the great smiles and go on further adventures outside. Let's see what awaits us. Well, Hyacinth took us, so let's go pay her a visit. I think she was to the left of here, no? We don't even use to, or have to use our right. Yes, there she is.
Just a moment.
That's some tale you tell. I wish I'd been there to see all those rockets go off at once. No, you don't wish for that, lady. I don't wish this upon anybody. Truly, I was worried about what happened to those stolen fireworks, and I'm very grateful that you were able to destroy them before they could be misused. The fact that Lobelia's fireworks won't be ready for her party is just cream on the strawberries, if you take my meaning. Now that I'm sure Lobelia will be canceling her order, I have some spare fireworks. Why don't you take them? I wish you the joy of firing them off. So all along, you had spare fireworks? 5 of them? Okay. The end of the matter, huh? Yes, the end of the matter. I think so. Some days, if you look to the west after the rain, you can see a rainbow rise over the hills. The Shire is a beautiful and peaceful place. So it was in my father's day, and so it will be in the time of my children. Uh, I wouldn't be so sure about that, considering everything. But hopefully. Okay, so now let's go and find Bingo in Bywater and give him his walking stick. Yes, I'll see you over there. Here we are in Bywater, approaching Bingo and some of his company. Um, wait, this is a nosy bystander. Never me mind. I thought from the distance this was Bingo, but that was not him. Where is Bingo? Did he get... Um, let's see. Um, Jolly old Rollo would dearly love this gathering. Yes. Is he inside the Green Dragon? What's happening here? Ah, yes, there he is. Phew. You have such a cheerful face for a guy who lost or forgot to pick his walking stick on his very first real adventure.
Ah, there you are, my traveling companion.
Yeah, you're a drinking buddy, aren't you? Ah, there you are, my traveling companion. And you have collected my walking stick? Very good. There'll be a big help on the miles ahead. I do not doubt it. Oh, excuse me. I'm having some more beer. So I do talk a little bit strange. I did not nip into the Green Dragon just for this ale, Passport, though it is quite good and you should try some. No, I was being followed about town by a number of nosy hobbits and came in here to evade them. I think perhaps we two should leave quietly and slip through the swamps around Frogmorton so we can leave without being pestered. I'll meet you in the Frogmoors. Okay, before I finish with you, guy, I'll talk to those noisy hobbits because I think they have something to tell me, don't they? Well, of course, if we're able to leave the Green Dragon, there we are. What say you, nosy bystander?
Do you know anything about Mr. Bingo Boffin?
I do. My friends and I saw him around town, but he gave us the slip and went off somewhere. They say he's going on an adventure, which we find most peculiar. Yes, I agree with you on that. Alright now.
Ah, there you are, my traveling companion.
Okay.
I will meet you in the Frogmoors.
Sure you will. Just like you met us here. Just limit the amount of burping you're doing, okay? Now, let's find Bingo in the Frogmoors. I shall see you over there, guys. Aha, there is our hobbit. Right in the middle of the Frogmoors. Can't see, you're so short, and this grass is so tall.
I think we evaded the nosy hobbits, but my choice of detour is not ideal.
May not be ideal. You see, I simply cannot stand frogs and toads, especially the toads. The sight of them fills me with trepidation, and I find myself quite unable to move. I mean, considering the size of those things, I'm with you. No, do not say it. I thought perhaps the Frogmoors was just a silly name. I did not know it would be home to so many of the creatures. Slimy, croaking devils. Can you defeat some of the wild hill toads in our way? Just enough for me to get back to the road? I would appreciate it ever so much. Oh boy.
Oh, hill toads! I cannot stand the things.
Frog-fearing hobbit now. Now you're frog-fearing. Well, you know what? In such a short span of time, you've had many roles, Bingo. But none of them were that of a real adventure. Although, it's kind of starting to get that way here with the toads. So what? We have to defeat wild hill toads now? Okay. Um... Okay. Just for the sake of it? Oh well. At least they breed well, so I'm not really decimating their population. So that's good. Okay. One more here. And one more over there. Okay. That should be good enough.
You are not going to believe this, but I have forgotten something else.
Oh, I believe you. Trust me. I've forgotten something else I wish to bring with me. I brought one of the satchels I intended to bring, but forgot the other. Can you run back to my home and retrieve it for me? I simply cannot do without this other satchel. Indeed, it contains almost the entire reason for my journey. You have defeated enough of the toads that I should be able to make it back to the road, and will continue the journey while you run back to get my other satchel, and this will keep happening as a pattern forever. I will meet up with you on the outskirts of the town of Butchford if you find that agreeable. Hey, Mr. Lag.
I simply cannot do without this other satchel.
Yes, we learned about that. We learned all about it. Okay. So, Hobbit Hole, we might as well just use our loop-looking device and transport ourselves to Mikil Delving, because otherwise I'll go nuts. We're going back and forth. Okay. Okay, from here, it's an easy short ride to his home. And what is this other satchel? What's inside of it? Okay, where's that satchel? I don't think he even told us where it is exactly. Here it is. It is a wonder that Bingo was able to condense his belongings into just a few satchels. But if he forgets to bring the satchel, it does not matter. Yes, it is a miracle. You retrieve Bingo's other satchel and should now bring it to him in Butchford. Alright, my friends, I'll see you in Butchford. Well, you know, for once Bingo will have to wait for us. Life goes on as usual despite the worries of the Bounders, so don't be too alarmed. Well, I'm alarmed about other things. Precisely, Bingo's whimsical nature, and I just need a break from it. So, on my way to Butchford, I stopped at Frogmart and I saw this cool floating log inn sign, so I should take a break in the inn. Ooh, nice pillows. I love those. Look at those. Nice pattern. Even this simple drop painting of a horse gives me a peace of mind compared to Bingo's whims. You're all welcome at the sign of the floating log. Says Pontu Hopsbloom, and he has some quest for us. Pontu Hopsbloom at your service.
Stay and have some tea.
Welcome to the floating log. I'm sure you'll be wanting a draught of my toad tongue's brew, won't you? Sure, why not? Say, you're that one what's been helping folks around here, aren't you? Mm-hmm, that's me. Maybe you can help me out some too. You see, the four-farthing brewing moot is coming up, and I want to win this year, just like everybody else who told you the same thing. So I'm going to need some of our famous hops from the fence here, frog hops, we call them. That's a good name. Well, anyways, these hops grow around the frog marsh just north of here. I'm not sure what it is, but them old toads get mean when you pick the hops. I'm not one for words, you know. So I wonder if you'd be so kind as to pick a pack of frog hops for me? So how did you manage before me? How did you make your hops beer without hops? I'd be much obliged. The floating log.
A lovely day, isn't it?
What? No hops? No hops means no beer, you know? Exactly. So how did you manage without? Again, I'm posing the same question to you. I swear that some plaster just fell in my mug. Uh, plaster. Let's investigate that. Uh, well, not from the ceiling. There's no plaster there, except, well, maybe a tiny bit from upstairs or something. Who knows? I won't be investigating that any further. Um, okay. Pie ladies. But what about you, Milo Hornblower?
Might I speak with you a moment?
Sure, sure. That Lobelia Sackville Baggins has been telling everyone that she doesn't think she should give out presents at her birthday party, that she thinks it more reasonable that she should be receiving them. She needs learning, so I've been raising this toad to give her as a present. I've named the toad Lobelia, and she's proved quite as ornery as still original, if you take my meaning. Yes, I do. In fact, she's grown to be quite enormous. Well, my Lobelia slipped loose today. She's too big and tough for me to deal with when she's upset, so I need someone to calm her down. Funny though, she seems afraid of the other toads, so we might have to clear out a number of the toads in the marsh before Lobelia will show herself. So everybody basically wants me to get rid of toads this episode. For all kinds of reasons. Is this a conspiracy to exterminate the toads? Scary as they are, I think they have a place in the Frogmoors. So, I'll defeat 8 and no more, okay? If she does come out, she'll probably be directly north of the floating log. That section of the marsh is more familiar to her, I think, and she'll probably return there. Many happy returns.
What do you need?
Lobelia the toad won't come out if there are lots of other toads around Wasserburg, so we'll want to clear out some of the toads that are currently lurking in the Frogmoors. Okay. Let's go, people. Let's collect hops. There's a backpack here. Somebody left their backpack here. Fine. Pick it up. Oh, there's a toad. Hello. Hey, who are you? I mean, the other one. Is this Lobelia over there jumping like crazy? We don't know. Okay. Frog hops. Hops flowers from Frogmorton. Oh, so this is nothing like actual hops. Different type of plant, but maybe imparts similar properties to the beer? We don't know. Frog hops. Funny plant that is, but trusting the hobbits, they probably know how to brew beer, so probably a useful plant for brewing. Frog hops over there. more. Okay. What else there? Good. Another wild hill toad. Okay. And there you are. Good. Wow, we need to collect quite a few of those plants, but I understand. We probably need lots to make lots of beer for the inn and for the competition. Okay. One more toad and we're done with that. Collecting frog hops and killing frogs. Doesn't sound like a good song to me. Okay. Now I have to fight Lobelia the toad. Why do we need to fight the toad? Well, first of all, let's pick up some more of the hops. There we go. 9 out of 12. 10 out of 12. 11 out of 12. So just one more somewhere. Oh yes, here is one. Oh good. Now, where is Lobelia the toad? Somewhere around here, maybe this is it. Angry. Are you? No. Sorry, I killed an extra toad and I promised to only kill 8. But I swear I thought this was Lobelia. It was the only toad acting differently from all the rest of the toads. Yes, that's not a good enough excuse on my part. I should have exercised more due diligence. Oh well. What's done is done. But we still need to find Lobelia. Where is that toad? Show yourself. Well, just a regular wild hill toad. Another one, fine. At least I'm glad there are more of you guys. At least 3 surviving. Yeah, old toads, old regular toads. Okay. Okay. Alright. I think that might require some further investigation, guys. I'll see you when I find Lobelia. Well, it was recommended to me that I should be gentle with Lobelia and fight without weapons. Which I understand, but I still think this is not Lobelia. I think it's just an angry hill toad. So yeah, the fight is a little more fair now. Sure, but I still don't think this is Lobelia. It's just an angry hill toad. So let's see what happens here. How can you be the only angry hill toad around here after I killed so many of your relatives? Well, that wasn't it. Oh, this is Lobelia the toad. We found her. Oh, yeah. Hello there. Okay, that answers it. Lobelia the toad is not angry, she's just Lobelia. Okay. So this will take a while. I guess we can equip our weapons back. Because why not? Oh, I cannot do this in combat. Fair enough, that's fine. To take a while. Ribbit! Without our proper weapons. You witness a worn out competition in a giant toad and a regular sized human. But hey, Sometimes we have to do stuff like that. We'll be fine. It won't take too long. And obviously they don't threaten us, really. We're significantly more powerful than her even without weapons, so... Relax, sit back, enjoy the ominous stripes on the back of the giant toad, and we'll all be fine. Oh yes. I keep devastating Lobelia, but she keeps punching back, so there. Devastated, devastated. Oh, I'm so devastated. I've been devastated 30,000 times. Ribbit, ribbit. Scared Lobelia, the toad. Back to what? To her cage. Very good. Ribbit, ribbit. You go back to your cage, lady. There we go. Making sure. Yes, go inside your cage. Now that's a good, appropriate Lobelia behavior. Alright. Before I forget, let's re-equip our weapons. And... that's good. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. You certainly taught her a lesson. I wonder if I'll be able to keep Lobelia the Toad cage long enough to teach the real Lobelia a lesson as well. We'll see. Oh, you and all your complications, hobbits, but, you know. Humans like to complicate things too, so. Thanks for your help. Hornblower's hands. Oh, don't give me your hands, please. Pork sausage. Yeah, I'll choose the pork sausage. Very well. More reputation for me. Then let's go back inside the floating log and give the hops back to Pontu Hopsbloom.
A lovely day, isn't it?
That's the frog hops. You've got there all right. I hope the toads didn't bite. Of course, they ain't no teeth, but they can lip you pretty fierce. Oh yes. And now we can try the toad's tongue ale. An acquired taste, but well worth the trouble. Alright, well. Let's try it. Don't worry, the world will look a little paler for a while, but that's okay. I don't mind it. And now, let's finally go back to bingo. After all those frogs and toads and beers and hops adventures. Postman there. Okay. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Here we are. Oh yeah, observing the same funny conversation I observed some time ago. Happy now, Bingo?
There you are, and you retrieved the satchel I left behind.
Yes, I did. How about that? Thank you very much for this, my friend. Do you know why this satchel is so important for me to have? It is because this bag contains my parchment, quill, and several ink bottles. I intend to write about my journey, keeping a record of everything that happens to us on the way. I want to document my adventures, so I will never forget it. I thought it would be easy to leave my home, Pastor. I told you as much when we departed Mikil Delving, did I not? But it seems that some part of me has been dragging his feet. First I left my walking stick, and then I developed a fear of toads I never had before, and then I discover my satchel and writing supplies were left behind. Like young Willibald here, with a hole in his boat, I'm finding it harder to leave home than I expected. But I will not give up as long as I have you nearby to encourage me, my friend. The journey awaits. Oh no.
Our journey continues, my adventurous friend.
It'll be a short walk to the Brandywine Bridge, and then we'll cross into Buckland. I've only been over the bridge a few times in my life, and that was to visit my cousin Priska and her family. Perhaps we can stop by her home for a short visit before traveling further east. But let us not get ahead of ourselves. First, let us walk to the bridge and admire the view. Okay. a brood of boffins.
Let us walk to the bridge and admire the view.
Alright, my friends, and that's what we'll do next time. In the meanwhile, enjoy life, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.